80 plus vigor times 10, so mine would be 140.
Greetings, travelers.
Hello.
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 Welcome, one and all, to the brand new brass tacks.
We're back here again.
Oh,
Round
shit.
2. Let's go.
Brass tacks, the IRS is back.
Welcome to Brass Tacks Haven.
Haven.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Ron.
Huh? Although, I was hoping you were gonna go with Reloaded for this one, and then Revolution for the next one. It was gonna be great.
Yeah, I'll
And
just...
then communism on the third one.
Dance Dance Revolution.
Stupid.
IRS researched.
I was thinking about like the brass tacks bankruptcy or some shit like that.
Hell
Brass
yeah.
Brass tacks. Better call Saul.
But no, that's
No.
the third one you get. If you die again, you get bankruptcy.
You get nothing. You get nothing.
And then if we die again, we get
Loose.
brass tacks. She left and took the kids.
Okay, so
Oh, God.
today's gonna be kind of weird. So full disclosure, super full disclosure. Today's session is us prepping for which, basically, campaign thread you're going to pull on.
Yep.
So today's session might be short because we have to prep all that ahead of time, and I wasn't sure which one you guys are going to end up choosing. So that we are at that kind of point. But there's still a lot for us to go over. We still get a pretty good meaty session. I'm just letting you guys know that there will come a point to where you'll be like, all right, you decided everything? That's it. Because now I have to order those maps. So, all right, you guys. Everybody follow me. I'm just making sure everybody's clear. All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this show on the road. Where is Brass Tacks? There it is. Let me check your stuff. Your stuff looks good to me. Okay, so. Oh my God! Sorry, I keep looking at the full art of Joe's character, and it is haunting.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. What do you mean?
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over each of your new characters. You'll introduce yourself and your character. You give a brief bit of background, and then I'm gonna give you guys some story options, and we're just gonna work our way through there. We're gonna make sure everybody's fully leveled. Everybody has chosen their items and rewards. Just so that chat's aware, what we're doing is we're going to do a brief synopsis of what their characters did from levels 1 to 3 in service to the Brass Baron, because they are going to be one of the various other squadrons that were sent out. Whereas the last one was Squad Epson. This one is going to be Squad Vale. That was decided before that character was made.
That keeps happening.
Yeah.
How does that keep happening?
I don't know.
That's twice that has happened.
I gotta request a name change.
You know what? Fine. I can call it something else. Fine, hold on, let me find another.
Oh, Squad Fish.
No. It's,
Squad Egg.
Fucking
Squad Owl.
Delta.
Got chicken.
Give me Delta. Delta. Seven.
Charlie Company.
Squad Uncle.
No.
Cause I did not.
Don't actually change it.
Oh, you
I
don't
think
want
it's
me to?
hilarious.
You don't want me to
I
change
think
it?
I think it's great that it keeps coming up as
Well,
other
because
players' games.
it's Squad Vale, as in the location name, like
Yeah.
a Vale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's...
I can't.
It's
I
too
can't. I
close.
get enough
Okay.
Necro as is.
It's gonna get confusing.
Okay. In that case, I offer you the. Well, I mean, you guys can decide your own squad name, I guess. Let's see. My available ones I have are Squad Mist and Squad.
I don't think we can use Squad Miss. We have 3 clunky guys with heavy armor.
Yeah, that doesn't track.
See, Squad.
Be dishonest.
Squad Load is available. LODE.
Hello.
And like a lodestone.
Yeah.
Wide load coming through.
I like
Yeah.
Size load.
All right, and then there is, of course, let's see here. No, not that one. Let me bring up my actual thing here.
I'm guessing Delta's not available.
Well, I don't use the
No.
Yeah.
American military
Kinetic.
phonetics.
Yeah.
Belta.
Oh, Squad Steel's available.
STEEL?
Yeah.
If it was
It ain't the
AL,
other steel there, Nara.
if it was AL, then yes, we would have leaped on them.
It was EL or AL.
If it was AL, I would have demanded Nara that you swap to
I'd
the
be-
MGT character.
Yeah, I would.
I'd be good with steel if y'all are.
I'd be good with that.
I'm good with
I like
Steel, I'm
that.
good with Load.
I like Steel.
All right, Steel it is. Then.
Yeah.
Steel.
Yes.
Steel Squadron. Let's go.
Wait, are we the
Steel Squad.
SS?
What's that?
We're the SS Squad Steel.
What's that? Pale text?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Excellent.
all right, so let's get this party started. First, we're going to go through character introductions. Verric, please introduce yourself and your character.
I'm CapedFish. I will be playing the dwarf sorcerer Verric, who has originally his clan is from the mountains of the Endless White, and through promise of the Brass Baron making things easier for his clan and magic casters alike, he has decided to join the Baron in his endeavors to conquer the world.
Wow. All right, Mr. Silver, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, I am Mr. Silver. Mr. Silver is a member of Isola. He is a spy for...
The Duke.
Well, he is a spy in a sense, but up to this point he hasn't committed any missions to assassinations or any of that sorts. He's joining the Brass Barons under the mission or under the guise of seeking out information for Isola. As such, he will be with the party in the Brass Baron. So yes. Hello.
All right,
Yes.
Elias Bolan, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Sivamet. I'll be playing Elias. He's a Way of the Sun monk, skinwalker, back from Calcatesh. Moved here with his mother and his sister. Heard the Brass Baron was offering knighthoods, so he's trying to carve a little place for him and his family out on this continent.
Okay. Cleavland Down, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hi everyone, it's me, Noel. I'm going to be playing Cleavland Down. He is a paladin from the Demon Waste, specifically Penance of Flesh, and he just wants to make the world a better place than what he found in the Demon Waste. It's definitely it. He also has a blind left eye.
All right, next up we have is Broseph. Please introduce yourself and your character.
Hey, I'm Kiniz. I'll be playing Broseph, a Aasimar fighter from Calcatesh, Dabrak specifically. He got on the wrong boat to Midgard and ended up here. Decided to do his study abroad. Anyways, and so he's looking to become a knight and establish himself. Church be damned.
Okay. And then finally, last but not least, Brokhar Boneshiver. Please introduce yourself and your character.
WorkinJoe, I'll be playing Brocar. He's the adopted son of Captain Dufresne and just wants to eat people's faces.
My God.
What?
What a slow guy.
That's totally not Piccolo.
I just now noticed the schnoz on that shark. Holy crap!
Shark.
It's got nostrils.
Shark boy and love a bitch.
Man. But that's some awesome looking art. I love it.
It's
That's
great.
good.
It's great. Okay, so first things we're gonna do here is we're gonna go through each of your narrative decisions that you would have had to do. I had to do a bit of finagling here since you chose a new squad name. So, Squad Steel's first mission was attached to a contingent from Hailhorn, which is allied with the Brass Baron. Although they are allied, they are not supplanted by it. Hailhorn is its own political entity. Hailhorn has had a problem with had a serious problem with orcs infesting the northern mountains, or the mountains north of them. So, you have been sent to the Silver Peaks on your first mission to deal with a couple of these orcs that were dealing with Hailhorn's water supply, specifically by the Horn Falls, which are right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. You successfully defeated the orc chieftain that was trying to poison the water supply or hold Hailhorn ransom. You've been able to defeat him and shatter his tribe, and you received accommodations from Hailhorn in the form of some treasure, which we'll go over that soon. And you completed your first mission on behalf of the Brass Baron. The second mission that you had was a pretty simple one. You were to clear out the mines of squatters, which was later revealed to be that while they were in fact some of the homeless that were hiding out in the mines, stealing and sabotaging the Brass Baron's work and his gold mine, you also discovered that one of these individuals seemed to be wearing cultist robes, ones made of golden eyes, convincing the miners to turn against the Brass Baron and to send their gold to places unknown. While you were unable to uncover where it was sent, you were able to defeat the cultists and ensure the success of the mine from that point forward. However, your first narrative choice comes up.
Mm-hmm.
At that point in time, I just need a simple vote from the party. Would you have chosen to follow up on the cultist or answer the Baron's request to head to the north?
North.
Say head north.
Yeah, I would have answered Baron's request.
Head north.
Yep.
Alright, sounds good. And so the party would have headed north. So, as you enter the Broken Oaks and travel for about a month and a half, here you start to realize, or rather you are accosted by several patrols of the church, rumors of demons being summoned at the Lonely Inn, but more importantly, you are here to deal with the bridge situation. The Brass Baron has already sent one squad ahead of you, and a couple others as well. Squad Epson, however, has disappeared and has not given any sort of communication back from their position or their progress. So, you have been sent to check up on them. Upon arriving, you have discovered that the entire Broken Oaks, already a dangerous place, is now rife to the pull with apostates and church members fighting each other, wayward demons that were summoned from the initial event slowly being eradicated, and indeed the presence of rebels from the west moving all throughout the Broken Oaks. You've also discovered that the Brass Baron's men have been slain and killed in some places, specifically around the three bridges. And so, you have fought alongside your Brass Baron brethren in order to retake the bridges. Upon successfully reestablishing a hold over them, your next choice is pretty straightforward. The Brass Baron has a lot of problems in the area that need to be taken care of. The first problem is that there is rumors of a curse spreading out from the Broken Brothers, a pretty legendary set of towers that are well known throughout the continent. He wants you to investigate and make sure that they're not something that need to be truly concerned with. The other is that there are rumors of a heavy church presence in the Twisting Pines, but the Baron does not know why, and needs you to reconnaissance out that way. Or, the third mission you get to choose from is to head back towards the Brass Baron's estate and to assist him in preparing his forces against a rumored attack force that is going to be moving through the Free Cities. The rumored attack force is supposedly supposed to be coming from Flanderton. The reason is because the Lord of Flanderton has been hearing about the Brass Baron's audacious attempts to claim more territory and wishes not to leave him unchallenged. For Flanderton, although owns these poppy fields, is also interested in expanding their territory. Specifically, the part they're interested in are into these mountains, which would move in on the mining supply of the Brass Baron. So, those are the 3 different places that you would be called next. Which would you like to do?
I'm kind of thinking the Broken Brothers.
I'd vote
I would go back.
Broken
We might-
Brothers or back to Flanderton.
Yeah,
my
back to
vote is to go
Flanderton.
back.
Yep. Closer to the breast bearing.
So going
yeah,
back.
I would. Yeah,
Sure.
I'd be for
Head
brothers
back.
or going back. So going
Siva?
Siva?
Yeah, I think go back too.
back. Go back.
Sounds important.
All right, you decided to report back into the Brass Baron and proceeded to head towards Flanderton, which took you along this route past the Leaky Bucket Inn, past Twist River, until finally you arrived in Flanderton, and where you discovered that the reports of this movement of force was in fact actually supplanted by a spy in the Baron's court. The Lord of Flanderton has no intention of challenging the Brass Baron in any way. And upon your receiving of this news, you returned back to the Brass Baron to discover that the spy had escaped. The spy, whose name has yet been unrevealed, escaped towards the south and is running straight into the Twilight Hills. The Brass Baron has given you the option of either finding the spy and bringing him to justice, or performing a diplomatic campaign in which you will head to each of the free cities and ensure, by the way of written word, that they will not be turning against the Brass Baron as he expands his territory northward. So, your next choice is, would you like a diplomatic mission, or would you like a hunt and kill mission?
Diplomat for me.
I
would
wouldn't mind
say,
going after the assassin.
I would love to hunt and kill.
Hunt and kill from me.
Hunt and kill for me as well.
Alright, it sounds like you guys want to chase the spy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, before you
Alrighty.
interrogate him.
And so, as you chase the spy, you head southward toward the town of Hilly Locks, where you believe the spy is either hiding out here or somewhere in the Twilight Hills. So he is somewhere in this area. As of right now, you do not know the spy's name because it wasn't quite sure who it was in the court. But it is believed to be one of the pages, one of the assistants of one of the lords in that area. And so, you've been given a description of who that page is and what they look like. Although you do not have a name, you know that they are a male in their late 20s, and you know that he has black hair and a scar over his right eye.
Okay.
Did you get all that?
Yep.
Page of a noble, male, late
Yep.
20s, black hair, scar over right eye.
Okay. So, that is where your current storyline has led you. You are now in the town of Hilly Locks in the Twilight Hills. So this is where your current adventure will be starting, but I have a couple of leads to give you so that I know which maps to make. You've already done preliminary investigations in Hilly Locks. The first thing that you notice is that the people of Hilly Locks are very friendly, but also very protective of their own. And if it just so happens that this individual is a native of Hilly Locks, it is unlikely that his kin will betray him. So, you're going to have to find some other measure in order to ensure that you can find him. However, whilst listening in at the nearby inn and tavern, and kind of using your abilities to the best, using your abilities to suss out information, you believe that it is possible that this man might be one of the hermits. Specifically, there are two major ruins. There is the Sun Shadow ruins, which are here, and the Twilight Guardians, which are here. Both of the ruins have hermits living within them, and sometimes bandits and sometimes desperate men. You could choose which one you would like to investigate first.
Sivamet
Sun Shadow?
Is a,
Sun Shadow.
It's a sun monk, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would he be from
Oh,
this area?
Sunshine.
I'm from
No, he's from
Calcutta.
Calcutta.
He's a
It
foreigner.
looks like
And would he have been trained by a sun monk? How would a foreigner get
There
I
are,
think we can find out
there
there.
are other monasteries in Calcatesh.
Ah,
The monasteries in Corvinus have long since been in ruins and abandoned, or destroyed. So it's unlikely, unless he's more than 500 years old, to have been trained by anyone from here.
okay. Then yeah, let's go Sun.
Yeah, I think Sun
Say
is a good way to
Shadow.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case, you know.
So, Sun Shadow Ruins.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
We got that part locked in.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Do the people in the town have anything to say about the ruins?
No, we're gonna go over that in a second.
Could you?
We're still getting you caught up to present day. Okay, so next thing we're going to go through is your guys' level ups. We're going to make sure everybody's character is properly leveled, and that chat can follow along with what level you are, what your build is, so that there's no confusion.
Yes.
Give me just a second while I get everything open. Oh, I'm missing something. I'm missing... Oh. Corvinus classes. There we go. And I need the subclasses. Okay. Alright, we're going to start with you, Verric.
Alright.
First things first. You have a stipend from the brass baron that you would have been paid, plus your reward from serving the Duke of Hailhorn, means that you may start with your choice of a masterwork item, 2 potions. Hold on, let me double check this. Okay, so you get a masterwork item, 2 potions. You get, let's see here, 200 gold for spending money. And you are magic, right? Yep, you're a sorcerer.
Yes.
So that means you also start with an implement. So you can choose wand, orb, or book. Or rod.
Go with... Well, what does the book give me?
So, the wand affects attack rolls, like attack spells, and also magic missile.
Okay.
The orb affects area of effect spells. The rod affects save or suck spells, and the book allows you to gain more spells.
Give me the... What do y'all think? Book or wand?
Oh, I was thinking you should go orb.
For the DC?
Yeah, for like AoE stuff. But then again, I think that book might be just the best all-rounder option.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the book. More spells are always good.
Book. Okay. Okay, so first we're going to start with your actual starter gear. What weapon would you like?
Well, as a sorcerer, what weapons would I be able to...
Simple weapons.
Simple weapons? What the thing I cannot... There's... Gotta have to... I will take... Give me a light hammer. I'm a dwarf. Why not?
He yearns for the mines.
He yearns for the mines. Alright, a light hammer, huh?
Yeah, light hammer.
Okay. Any armor or shields? Probably not, sorcerer, but...
No.
Okay. What kit would you
Unless-
like?
I will take a... Do I only get one, or do I get...
You get a kit equal to how many that you're proficient in. So, however many... So, what?
Okay.
Get the kits
That
you're
would be-
proficient in, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's a scribe's kit and a stonecutter's kit.
Scribe and stone cutting. Got it. Alright, and what's your dwarven feat selection? Your crafting feat.
I do not know the available options.
The available
what do I get?
options for feats are...
If there's one for rune crafting, I would like that.
So, for your crafting feats, you get forge arms, forge armaments, forge jewelry, or alchemist.
That's another one.
Rune specifically is locked under a class,
Okay.
like subclass or prestige class.
All right. Well, since I got the stonecutter, give me the jewelry.
Jewelry, forge jewelry. You got it.
Oh.
Okay. Oh shit. It's not my birthday anymore. Let me delete that. Sorry, chat.
Happy birthday!
Thank
Yes,
you.
it's your birthday week, Arcadum. You get a whole week of it. Happy birthday,
Birth week.
buddy.
No, keep your subs to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. All right.
Touching?
No.
Touching.
I'm touching.
I'm touching myself with.
Wait, no.
All right. Calm down. So, next up is, so we got your basic stuff. So now, what masterwork item would you like, Verric?
Is there a masterwork robe I could get?
Not from Hellhorn, no.
No. Okay.
That's not the Casty city.
Okay.
That is the Dwarfy city, though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do. So
Well-
it's just
I guess if you wanted a robe, that would be within the Duke's ability to get for you. So, yeah, I can give you a robe.
yeah, just something to either help with like hiding exposure or give me some like damage reduction, some like AR.
I can give you a silvered robe.
All right, that'll work.
You know what silvered does?
I know silver reduces exposure after combat.
So, at any point which you would gain exposure in combat, a silvered item reduces your exposure by 1 at the end of that combat.
Okay.
So you have to actually gain
Wow.
exposure in the actual combat in order
Yeah.
for it to activate. But having multiple silvered items can mean that you can make a profit eventually. But
Yeah.
anyway, you can go ahead and add that.
Yeah.
You also get 2 potions. What do you want?
I'll take a healing and a purging potion.
Healing and purging. Okay.
Yeah.
You get 200 gold as well.
Yeah.
And since you chose book, you get 3 more spells that you get to know. You can add them to your sheet.
Oh.
Okay.
Back to the spell list.
Now I'm going to start dropping your sorcerer levels. Here we go. Roll your HP.
So 1d6 min 4.
Yep. 4 it is.
4 again. Minimum.
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 Venom.
Venom, venom, I get my venom, venom, when I hit my venom.
Venom.
Alright,
Bad big
and
venom.
what sorcerer archetype did you take?
I'm going to go Mana Seer.
Mana Seer, you say,
No.
Yes.
which gives you surging knowledge, revitalizing mana, and a skill focus.
Yeah.
So, for those of you that don't know, Mana Seer gives him revitalizing focus, and it gives him, what was the other one? Fuck.
The Surging Knowledge. So I get a skill proficiency and the skill focus of that skill.
Yep, and revitalizing mana means when he hard casts a spell, he can heal a creature within 30 feet, an amount of hit points equal to his exposure. Which is very good. This sorcerer is the healing one. It's
Yeah.
very poggers. Okay, and that looks like you're done. I think we got everything. Inventory, boom, boom, bam. Spells,
with-
features. Yep, you look good.
With the skill focus and Arcana, do I get 1 or 2 ritual spells since I'm a sorcerer?
You get whatever the base is, which is 1, I think.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't know if, like, when it said arcane rituals, if that meant, like, the ritual thing that wizards get, or if it's just...
It does,
Okay.
but
So I
but
just
you-
get the 1.
But you get 1. I mean, you can add more as you play, but yeah, you only
Well,
start
yeah.
with 1.
Yeah, but it was just like, but it says if you can already use rituals, you gain a knowledge of an additional ritual. So that's...
Well, yeah, that just means that it won't be redundant for you. That's what that line
Okay.
means. Yeah.
Okay, so I just get the 1
Mm-hmm.
ritual. Okay.
Alrighty, and then you're done. Next up is Mr. Silver.
Yes.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
oh boy, I can't wait. Alright, Mr. Silver, let's go ahead and start with your basic starting gear. What weapons would you like?
My main weapon is a warhammer. Can I pick more than one? Like warhammer.
You're a
rapier,
fighter, so you
and,
can. So you want a Warhammer? What else you want?
rapier and glaive.
And a glaive.
Okay, so glaive, rapier, warhammer. For shield, it's a buckler. And can I get a plate mail?
No.
Okay.
Right.
Splint mail. Give me a splint armor then. I get splint, right? I presume. Okay, then for armor, splint. And splint, buckler. That's it, I think. Let me look at it again. Oh, and a heavy crossbow. And with regards to kits, it's forgery kit and disguise kit. And that's it for items, I believe.
Okay, items have been equipped to you.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
about it.
So now let's go ahead and do your Let's do your rewards, your loot up to this point. What masterwork item would you like?
Okay. Can I get a plate armor for
Oh,
masterwork?
jeez. No.
That's not happening, right? Okay, what does a masterwork item do? Like,
It does all kinds of shit. Like, it depends if you want masterwork armor, masterwork weapon. You get to add a bunch of properties to it. I mean, it really depends on what you want. You can even get a masterwork kit.
okay, what does a masterwork buckler look like?
So, a masterwork buckler, since it's a shield, gets access to what shields get access to on the masterwork list. And I will tell you what that is now.
Okay, it says here I got up. I believe it's riposte for buckler.
Although that's different. That's tricks and masteries. What I'm talking about is a masterwork like item. So, Hailhorn gives you access to Anointed. You can get Fire Fluxed. You can get... Oh, fuck, actually. There was way more in Hailhorn. You can get Fire Fluxed. You can get Frost Fluxed. You can get Thunder Fluxed. You can get... you can get Twinkle.
Twinkle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Spiked and Bladed. Anointed.
Spiked and bladed.
Anointed means you can only choose one of these. Anointed gives you your AR counts towards magic. Fire Fluxed is that while you're wielding it, you are resistant to fire damage. Frost is the same, but for cold damage. Thunder is the same, but for thunder damage. Twinkle is a unique masterwork effect that allows you to detect treasure within 30 feet, as your shield will start to twinkle.
This is great.
Next is Spiked, which allows you to do impaling damage with your shield, and Bladed, which allows you to do cut damage with your shield.
Okay, when I swing my shield, is it an action or a bonus action?
You use it as a second as an offhand weapon, so it's bonus. If you have two-weapon fighting,
Bonus.
you can also hit with your shield.
I don't have that, so that's not. Say, what does a masterwork warhammer look like?
Masterwork Warhammer gives you access to the weighted, well, some of these aren't applicable to hammers, but weighted, serrated, spiked, hilted, hollow, and anointed. Oh, and you also get... Hailhorn gives you access to... Oh shit, that's awesome. You give access to Magna.
Magna.
Yeah, which is a magnetic application to your weapon.
Do I pull them?
What it means is that if your weapon has the Magna property, it can destroy weapons and armor.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I have the numbers for that? I'm very interested now.
So, if you have a Magna weapon and you critically hit an enemy, even if you don't deal damage to them, you automatically reduce all of the AR on all of their items, equal to half of the heft of the weapon.
Nice.
Including weapons they have?
Oh, sorry, elaborate on that one.
Weapons don't have AR normally.
Yeah.
Okay, I get to destroy all their AR equals to number of weapon equal to
So,
heft
your hammer has how much heft?
3.
So, it's rounded down. So that means if you critically hit an enemy, their shield and their armor and any other source of AR that they have is reduced by 1.
Okay. Okay.
Regardless of anything else. So you can also reduce it normally by dealing, damage. Magna's pretty good.
Magna is very good. But it states I need to... Okay, does it?
have to
only
crit.
happen when I crit though.
It only happens when
Yeah.
you crit. Mhm.
But Warhammer
Okay.
is a crit build if you do that.
It is. If I had a trick on that shit, this will work very well.
Yeah, if you had the mastery. But
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm playing the buckler, so. Man. Okay, we sit on that for a bit. What does the rapier masterwork look like?
You have the same options except for Magna.
Except for
Magna's only for crush weapons.
Is it possible to give the rapier dueling? Hold on a second.
Rapier gets access to dueling through its trick.
Okay. What about splint armor?
Split armor. Let's see. Actual armor gives you. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Armor gives you access to Anointed, Fire Fluxed, Frost Fluxed, Thunder Fluxed, Twinkle, Spiked, and Hailhorn gives you Herald.
Herald.
Mhm.
Okay. Tell me, what does that do?
So Herald allows you to. Okay, so Herald, while wearing Herald armor, all of your aura effects have their aura size increased by 50%. So a 30-foot aura becomes 45. A 10-foot aura becomes 15. On certain builds, that is a fucking blasting property to have. So
Yeah.
Okay, does it in aura? You say aura. I don't have auras.
fighters
yes,
don't get original.
You're a fighter.
you probably won't have any, but there's a lot that do.
Yeah. But it's not for me then.
For example,
okay.
for those of you movie fans, Elrond. Elrond has Herald armor. That's the property on his armor. Yeah.
Okay, last one. What does the glaive give me?
Glaive is the same options, except you can't use Magna because it's not a crushing weapon.
Okay. Can I give it dueling or let's say betrayal?
No, can't give Glaive dueling.
No. That's rough. Let me think about this
I mean,
again.
how much strength you got?
I've got 3.
Oh, okay, so you can't make it weighted.
Yeah, I can't make it weighted. That's for sure. Magna is very nice, and that's the one thing that I really like. But
And you can also
Let's
make
sit
it
back.
hilted.
I can.
You can make a Glaive hilted. Yeah, it's a pole. It's got a pole. Yeah.
That's plus. I will take every single
want
AC.
AC.
I really want the AC. Oh yes.
Did you check
You
it
can,
like
you can make the Glaive serrated.
Yeah, but it's 6. Okay, if I use the glaive, I won't be able to hold on to the buckler. Is it possible to like have a buckler that is, Okay, what does strap do by the way? Does it mean I have an open hand for the buckler, or is that
Does what?
Something else.
Does what do what? What do you?
that's a buckler? Okay, so strapped. The keyword for
So the keyword for strapped is in reference to heavy and tower shields, because it
Right.
means that you can't just drop them. You can't take them off that easily.
But is it a free hand though? Does it make it a free hand?
No, your hand is not considered free. It's just that it's not strapped, so you can drop it. Now, light shield and buckler do have special interactions with some rules that let them do easier stuff, like you can reload a crossbow with a light shield because you have access to your fingers, so on and so forth. But
Right.
Nara, do you have a bonus action economy right now?
I do. It's the bonus. I think it's the guardian, where I can take half the damage.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just get the hilt for Warhammer.
so you're taking a hilted warhammer.
Yes, I hilted Warhammer.
All right.
I now shall have 20 AC.
Nice.
Yes, I feel a lot safer already. Wait, what is
Man,
what
I
is
can't,
Buck there twice?
can't believe you gave up Magna. That's crazy.
I mean, you gotta crit that shit, and I'm not the luckiest guy in the room, so.
All right.
I'm eyeing that.
Oh well.
Watch, he has the most crits the entire campaign.
Yeah, imagine, I'll be fuming.
Nara's going to get crit by someone with Magna.
Every crit you get, you're gonna regret.
I know. I'm probably never gonna
There's
hear the end
gonna
of it, but...
come a time when you fight a full plate mail, just asshole, and you can't lower his fucking shit, and then you're gonna crit with that Warhammer, and you're gonna do no damage, and you're going to feel awful. And when that time comes, I want you to know that I still forgive you.
Okay, I'll take Magna. Fuck it. I'll take Magna. Okay.
No, it's too late. You already chose
I'll take
Hilton.
Okay, no, I'll take Magna. Okay, fine.
Nara, I'm planning on taking it on my Cestus.
Then we'll work with South.
God darn it!
I'll take. Okay, give me Magna. Give me Magna. I'll take Magna. Please.
Give up the AC for the Magna.
Jesus, all it took was. All right.
Guilt tripping his ass.
I didn't go there.
Peer pressure.
We were. We were.
Fucking holy shit.
Folds
We
like
were.
tissue paper.
Listen, it's just one AC.
No, plate
I
armor
see
would
this
not
now, but-
ignore Magna. Magna is a hard reduction effect that ignores everything
Okay,
else.
give me Magna. Give me Magna.
I still forgive your bitch.
All right.
Fucking Magneto over here.
Feels crazy. Alrighty.
Excellent.
Looks like you got your equipment done. You chose your kits. All right. Next thing is you got your masterwork item, but now I need you to choose your. What 2 potions do you want?
Okay, so what are my options? I'm still not familiar with
You
the whole
have-
list of potions.
You have a basic HP potion. You have purging potions, and you also have. You have oils. That's right. You guys went to Hailhorn, so you have access to armor oils. The basic one is resilience, which means that you resist the first 2 AR damage that your armor or shield would take, depending on what you apply it to, and it lasts for 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay, this is oil. Okay. Is haste potion available?
No.
I suppose it is, right?
No. It's not.
Okay.
I mean, there's no harm in asking, but
Yeah, I mean, listen, the last time we got a haste potion, we were level 2, okay? So I figured, why not? Give me 2 potions,
what's
then 2 healing potions.
complex, God.
Give me 2 healing potions, then. I think,
Okay,
yeah, that
healing
makes sense.
potions sounds good.
Ooh, is there potion of, is there anything that gives invisibility?
Not that you have access to, no.
Okay, never mind, potions of healing then.
Alright, you also get 200 gold.
Money, yes.
Money.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually very tempted to get Twinkle for a second. I was like, Magna or Twinkle?
If you're playing the Andrew Tate character.
Alright, here we go.
Oh my god.
Dropping your fighter levels in here. First level, roll for HP, please.
Roll max. Do it.
What? R slash or slash R?
Slash R.
Slash R. It's a 1d10, right? 1d10.
Minimum 6.
Min 6. Plus 3, I presume. Yeah, plus 3. 12. Oh, so close.
9.
1.
Very good.
Min 6 plus 3. 10.
All right, respectable.
That's very good.
Yeah. That's a very good number.
Very good.
You didn't min
I didn't min.
16 out of 20.
like some people.
Alright, HP's good, levels up. Okay, what is your... Which archetype did you
Guardian.
take? Guardian.
I went
you
for
said.
Guardian. Yes.
That's not one of the options. You have. Did you mean
Wait.
knight? Is that
Knight,
what
yes,
you meant?
knight.
Okay.
The one with the
Yes,
sub
sorry,
roll
the
guard.
sub-row guardian. The sub-row guardian, yes, my bad. I've been staring at that shit for a long time, so I forgot about the one
It
above
happens.
it.
It happens.
Tell the chat what your archetype does so they know.
Okay, so for Guardian, let me just pull this up first. For Guardian, I get, whenever I use my Fighting Spirit feature, all allies within 10 feet gain half of armor rating you gain from using it, which is a 1d10 plus con, which is a 3.
It's 1d10.
Yeah, this fades when your bonus fades. Yeah, I mean, okay. And for Guardian, as a bonus action, I can select an ally adjacent to me for 1 round. Whenever the ally takes damage, you split the damage between the both of you. This is only possible from damage sources that are adjacent to either of you. Yes, and also I get armor or a shield trick, which is going to the buckler.
Okay, good. All right, looks like you're done, Mr. Silver.
Yeah.
All right, next up on the board is Elias. Oh boy,
Oh god.
what's up, buddy?
Hi.
You ready to be on the show?
No.
Oh yeah,
Too fucking bad. Welcome to
too
the show.
fucking bad. All right, first up,
Welcome aboard.
we have is what weapon do you want? Like your base weapons.
I got some darts.
One darty boy, you got it. $10 darts. Okay. What armor would you like? Remember, monks can wear light.
Studded leather, please.
Studded leather. Any shields?
Can't use them.
Okay. Next up, what kits would you like?
Healer's kit.
A healer's kit. All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay. Next up, we have Rip. Okay, your starter loot. What masterwork item would you like?
What does the Masterwork Healer's kit do?
All right, so since you're in the free cities, there are 2 masterwork healer kits that are readily available. The first one is... Oh, God. Let's go find it. Okay, the first one is Inoculation. Inoculation gives resistance to poison and disease damage and advantage on saves versus those effects. And it lasts for 1 hour when used. This can be automatically applied when you use it to heal somebody too.
Okay.
Hold on, let me double check something real quick. Alright, the next one is Soothing. So a Soothing healer's kit, you heal someone as normal, and then if they would be reduced to 0 hit points before your next turn, they are automatically healed for half of the healing you gave them.
That's really good.
Yeah, Soothing's very good.
What about Masterwork Studded Leather?
Masterwork studded leather, studded leather. Studded leather gives you... Your options are Anointed, Padded, Fire Fluxed, Frost Fluxed, Thunder Fluxed, Herald, and Spiked.
What's bite?
So spiked means that any enemy that attacks you with unarmed strikes, fist weapons, or natural weapons would take an amount of damage equal to your vigor.
Oh, spiked. I thought you said spite.
No, spiked as in pokies.
Yeah.
As in porcupines.
Kirk armor.
You get a thorn effect.
Whoa, that's a Minecraft.
It's more of like a Diablo or Path of Exile effect. Thank you.
Flux ones were just resistance, and anointed was what?
So anointed armor, its AR applies to magic damage.
Ah.
Skylar.
You're a monk. You get that already.
I mean, that's true. You do get that already as a monk.
Fair.
Padded you don't need because you're already wearing comfortable armor. Fire Fluxed is anti-fire, Frost is anti-cold, and Thunder is anti-thunder. Which is like resistance to those damage types.
Is there any weird masterwork jewelry I can get?
That's a good question. Let me see. You're a monk, so you get some options here.
Oh god,
Some
are you
brass
gonna get
knuckles.
a cat collar? Oh Jesus.
No. No. I have no power to, but I will veto this.
What's your skill focus in?
Go focus was acrobatics and... Oh god, what was my other one?
Medicine. What? You just have the skill focus and mastery and acrobatics.
Yeah, just from being wanderer and foreign.
Yeah.
Find it.
And Hellhorn
Yeah,
has a lot.
mastery and acrobatics, skill focus, and animal handling.
Animal handling. Okay. Oh, fucking. If you have animal handling, you can get a mount.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Counts as there's masterwork mounts, but that just means that they're well bred. So. Yeah, you can get a free city warhorse.
Get the show dog.
You want a fucking warhorse?
Keep in mind you gotta feed that thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Could we know the upkeep cost before we
The upkeep cost is rations. You just have to feed it rations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A horse takes 4 times the amount of a normal humanoid in rations, or you can get horse feed, which is a cheaper ration that compensates for that. That's it.
Okay.
So yeah, you can take a warhorse that you got animal handling.
Probably going that. Is there anything related to acrobatics?
Nothing that Hailhorn has, and that's where your loot's coming from.
Nothing that would affect my unarmed fighting.
Got some brass knuckles.
Brother
Okay,
Brass
well,
Baron.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Elias?
Here's nothing.
Okay.
I'll probably go with the warhorse. Yeah.
Warhorse. Sounds
Kidding.
fucking dope.
Mount.
Hell,
Okay. Let's see. Since you bought the horse from Hailhorn, you're given a Hailhorn heraldry, which will be hanging on your horse like the cover on the top of it. The saddle is at saddle and tack. Everything with that is free, and you also get to name it.
Oh.
Give it a glorious name.
Carl.
Sven. His name is Sven.
Sven. Awesome. So here's a couple
Legend
things.
10.
Here's a couple things you get to know. A warhorse is a mount that can become bonded to you. Now, most mounts that have been summoned so far are summoned, so they're automatically bonded to the person magically. But you'll have to bond with your horse the old-fashioned way by taking good care of it. So, as long as you are able to maintain a decent relationship with your horse, as you level, your warhorse will also level because it's bonded to you. As of right now, Sven has 40 hit points. He has a movement speed of 45, and since he is a Hailhorn Free City warhorse, that means he has the trait Line Breaker. The cool thing about Line Breaker is whenever this creature makes a dash action, it ignores the bracing property of weapons. So spears can go fuck themselves.
Hell yeah.
Huh.
Oh, another thing, since Sven is a warhorse, he also has his own attacks. But that's only if you're not mounted on him. So if somebody starts swinging at you, your horse will fucking beat the shit out of him with his hoof punches.
Hell yeah.
Wait, kick puncher?
Yeah.
Unarmed strike.
Now, he will actually run someone down. He's no fucking problem.
Beep beep.
Now he's no Dabarakian warhorse, but you could not afford that. Jesus Christ. Dabarakian warhorse is like the epitome of horses. They can do field surgery. It's crazy. How
And
they
they
don't
can
have
talk.
How they don't have hands, and they're also lords. They can literally own land. It's crazy.
yeah.
Anyway,
Horse around.
they have their own
Give my
language.
knighthood to Sven.
They have their own language called Cantor. It's actually really crazy. I put a lot of time into them. Anyway, so you got a warhorse. Sick.
Could have got the cat color. Shame.
I, for one, am glad that he actually built a character instead of being a meme. Thank you for that.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Elias. Let's throw some monk levels on you, bud.
Okie dokie.
Roll your monk HP. 1d8, minimum 5.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
That's a 7 right there. I like that.
That's 7 out of 8.
Whoa!
7.
Oh no.
He didn't get another 7. Feels bad.
Feels bad.
I once had somebody actually roll 7s 7 times in a row.
Wow.
Wow.
He was like, "Do I get anything special for that?" And I said, "You get to not die." And he was like,
Lots of
"Sick."
HP.
It's the gift that kept on
Nice.
giving,
Not dying, the gift that keeps on giving.
not being dead. Oh, I love that. All right, what archetype do you choose, Elias?
Way of the Sun.
Way of the Sun. Oh yeah. You want to tell the audience what Way of the Sun monks do?
I can spend a key point to heal someone for twice my level in healing. And it can activate, or when I activate Piercing Palms, my attacks have a chance to blind.
Very cool.
Congratulations on being the highest level monk.
I did it.
You did it, buddy.
All right, Elias, looks like you're locked in. Oh, sorry. You get 2 potions.
Potion of healing and
I would suggest you get a purging potion, since you getting exposure is bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, purging potion.
And also 200 gold pieces, cash money in your pocket.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Bro, I love money.
Bro, I love handouts.
Are y'all ready to be instantly robbed by the church? Let's fucking go.
Yeah, because we have a certain someone with us who is immune to radiant damage.
Wait.
Radiant damage?
Radiant damage? Sorry, I don't know what that is. And now I'm going to
look,
mock
I'm
you
irritated.
viciously.
Get those cat ears.
Hello, radiant damage. Oh, I'm not doing that.
Oh no.
No.
So far.
I do that.
Bail,
I do that.
bail, bail.
I do that. Things start breaking apart at the seams.
Almost
worry, I'll
not
do it for
ironically.
you.
All right. Next up is Noel. Cleavland down. What is your starting weapon?
Could I possibly have more than one?
Yeah. What do you want? You're a martial character, so yeah.
Okay, so I was looking at just taking a flail and a longsword,
Flail and a longsword.
and then for armor, chainmail, and then could I have a tower shield?
So hold on. Let me catch up. You want a flail?
Sorry.
And a where the fuck is flail? Flail. There it is. Flail. Okay.
It's in alphabetical order.
Shut up. All right. You wanted a tower shield and what else?
So flail, longsword, and tower shield, and chainmail,
Chainmail, he said.
because I went to sleep in my armor.
Hey, 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 ah, ooh, 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 hee, hee, ha, ho. Okay. And what are your kits?
Kits would just be the priest kit.
The priest kit. You got it. Equipping longsword, equipping tower shield, equipping chainmail. Okay, so now you get to choose your masterwork item.
Uh-huh. So, what would a masterwork priest kit do?
Oh shit, a lot. Hold on. Let's see. You're from Hailhorn. Okay, so that's actually the least churchy as you can get, really, is the Free Cities. But so the first thing that a priest. Okay, so priest kits have like subtypes. Or excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Masterwork kits have subtypes of themselves.
Alright.
So the priest kit from Hailhorn, the only one that's available is a censoring like smoke and thingy, the smoke and sphere and the chain. Smoke
Incense?
sensor. Like
Yeah,
the
okay.
incense, but it's called a sensor, right? A censoring priest kit. So what that allows you to do, other than just all the stuff that a priest kit can do, you can also perform a ritual of cleansing, which during a short rest, you can expend a use of your priest kit, and by doing so, you reduce all of the exposure in the area by 1. Now, this does not affect people, this affects the area, and it's one of the few ways that you can affect the area when it comes to exposure. It doesn't sound like it's strong, it is very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
It's like,
you could get the masterwork magma scythe.
dude, I can't use scythe. I don't have exotic weapon proficiency.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You went off fire. Damn.
Yes.
Which sucks
I'm
because
paladin.
Scythe is awesome.
I know.
Oh well. Guess you'll just have to be amazing as a paladin. Because paladins
Yeah.
are great.
They are.
Yes.
Can you get magma armor?
What does Masterwork Tower Shield look like?
Yeah.
That's a crush weapon.
Yeah. What would masterwork tower shield look like?
Hold on. Since it's from Hail, you would get Anointed, Fire Flux, Frost Flux, Thunder Flux, Twinkle, Spiked, and well, just Spiked. You can't put Bladed on a tower shield.
Okay. What about for what about for a longsword?
A longsword gives you the option of weighted, serrated, spiked, hilted, hollow, or anointed. Or, hold on. Not hilted. It's already hilted.
Okay.
Full hilted.
Well, he could, but he'd have to only be able to use it as a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
Full hilts can only go on two-handed weapons.
Yes. So then, I can't imagine it would, but it doesn't hurt asking. Would the flail get hilted?
Flail can get hilted. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can Flail get Magna?
So
Can flail get what?
Magna.
Magna.
one's a crush weapon.
Yeah, it's a crush weapon.
So my thoughts. So speaking to the party, my thoughts are either the priest kit or the hilted flail.
I like the priest kit very
Uh,
much.
Do you want to be?
Yeah, what do you want to do? Like, Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
Either way.
I like all of them.
All good options.
Well, I'm glad I can rely on y'all for insight.
You know what?
Just follow
You know
your
what
heart's
now?
desire, bro.
There's
You know
also
what?
the point that it
Go
would be
priest
nice if
kit.
someone in the party got Twinkle. We only need one.
Twinkle. Bro, I don't know. But Twinkle.
Go priest kit. There's my vote.
All right.
Priest kit
It's
does.
twinkling, guys! Look,
Bro, we're going
Okay.
through ruins. You know how much hidden stuff is going
yeah, you're not wrong, actually. Twinkle might be useful.
I can
I'm
see in
gonna
the dark. It's fun.
I'm gonna leave that to someone else, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the priest kit. That just seems too
Sick.
good to pass up. You could save us.
Priest kit?
Yes.
Alright, so specifically, censoring kit.
Yes.
A censoring priest kit. Alright.
He's censoring us. He's censoring us.
The censorship is crazy here.
I'm
Yeah.
canceling you.
Okay, you also get 2 potions. What would you like to choose from?
I wanted one of the what were they called? Armor oils.
Our resilience oil. Yep.
Yeah, resilience oil.
Yep.
And then for the other one, I think I'll just take a healing potion.
Okay.
This is the 2d4 plus 2 healing potion, yeah?
Yeah, it's the basic healing potion.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Okay, just making sure.
Brazilian's oil? No, resilience oil. Waymaker, calm down.
That's the wrong one.
No es Brazil. No es Brazil.
Banished.
No mames.
Oh, God.
All right, let me give you some. paladin levels here, big guy. Don't forget your 200 gold, by the way.
Yes.
Don't forget your cash money.
Uh-huh. Don't forget my allowance.
Okay, roll a 1d10, minimum 6.
See if I'm able to do this right. Hey, I did that right.
Hey, look, minimum roll.
Literally minimum.
Hey, look, minimum roll. Oh,
I
okay.
rolled a 1.
You don't need to add the plus 2.
That's fine.
And next level, please.
Roll max.
No, okay, correct amount of spacing, and here.
Oh no.
Neat.
Oh, that's painful.
Beer,
Yeah.
beer.
Talking all that good shit till it's your turn to roll.
Oh, I know. I said that full well knowing I was going to get minimum rolls.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay,
That's fine.
and
We are
let's go
guardians.
ahead and do this. What archetype did you choose for Paladin?
I chose the Penance of Flesh.
Wow, big surprise. Do you
So-
want to tell everyone what that does?
Yes, the Penance of Flesh. I get improved Lay on Hands. When I use Lay on Hands on a creature, that creature is healed again for the same amount at the start of my next turn. It also has the Sub-Roll Guardian. And the equipment trick I took was for Plate Mail. So that way I can use it once I get it. I
Hell
also
yeah.
have the Honor's Guard, which is, the bonus action when I select an ally adjacent to me for 1 round, and whenever that ally takes damage, I split the damage between the 2 of us.
Sounds good.
Yes.
You're gonna save my life.
Well, that's probably gonna be Nara's job.
Next up is
Yeah.
Broseph. Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, what's your starting stuff?
Gonna go with chainmail, cestus, 2 long swords, smithing kit, and a merchant's kit. And that should be it.
2 long swords. What else?
Smithing and merchant's kits.
Smithing and merchants. Smithing.
Cestus, Storm Edge. He said cestus.
Oh god, what did they say?
They thought you said sepsis.
Oh man, I'd like a sepsis kit. All right, what is your masterwork item?
Can you tell me about Masterwork Cestus options?
Magna.
Or Septus options. I'm not picky.
Okay, weapon properties. You can add weighted, which is very good for cestus. You can add spiked or anointed.
Can you tell me about each of those?
Weighted adds +1 to the heft of the weapon. Spiked gives the weapon the ability to deal impale, so you can change to impale. And anointed means that your weapon's damage can bypass the AR of evil creatures.
Okay. I'm leaning towards weighted, but I didn't hear a couple other options. Can you tell me about smithing kit?
All right, so Hailhorn has a lot of options for the smithing kit.
Yeah, I figured
So-
it was good. I wasn't.
So, Jesus. So smithing kit has, so there's one for weapons, which is grindstone, which allows you to sharpen your weapons, which gives them the, it gives cut weapon temporarily the serrated property, and it gives hack weapons the deadly property temporarily. Let's see, you can get, you can get polishing, which lets you add resilience using a smithing kit without needing to use the oils, which has the same effect of a resilience potion. Very, very cost-effective way of applying that effect. You have... Oh, this is great. Traveling Merchant. Now, this is a special one. So Traveling Merchant is a type of kit masterwork property that is applicable to multiple kits. Essentially, you are given a carriage and cart, and you can set up a shop on the road. So it's essentially every time you guys run into one of those traveling merchants that actually has a shop available for you, this is the kit they're using.
Cool.
So we become the traveling merchant.
Yes.
And that's a modifier.
And
on
then we can tax them.
Excellent. Plus 5% breast tax, thank you.
So those are the 3 options?
Well, those are the first 3.
Oh boy.
So the next one is... well, the next one... The remaining are just crafting feat specific ones. So you don't have a crafting feat, so they wouldn't really be useful for you. So yes, those 3 are your relevant options.
Okay. Going back to weighted for Cestus, you said it was very good. Is that just because it increases the crush by 1?
It gives you actual heft. Let's let you interact with a lot more of the game. And it also gets you the ability to bypass 1 armor.
Oh, I thought Cestus had...
You thought Cestus had what?
Ah, never mind, I misremembered. I'll take weighted Cestus.
Okay. One moment, just taking some notes here.
Take your time. Actually, is it cool if I get a dagger as well, Arcadum?
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll add it to my sheet.
Stabby stab.
Never know when you need to cut something.
You never know when you need to spill some guts on the floor.
Where's the dagger?
Let's see. Make sure. 3 kits
Oh,
I gave
was-
you were grindstone, polishing, and where's the other one?
Traveling merchant.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make
Oh,
sure.
I was gonna ask because I do have Razzle Dazzle already. Wouldn't my how does that treat heft?
What do you mean?
Because Razzle Dazzle gives heft equal to vigor, right? If you don't have anything else in the hand.
Yeah,
It adds 1 to that.
it adds 1 to
adds-
that. See, here's the thing. Like, adding more heft can get you above the threshold that you need in order to actually damage heavily armored enemies, right? Because right now, let's see, what's your heft? You have +4, you have 5 heft, right?
5. Plus
So that means that plate mail's plated doesn't defeat you, but plate mail user with a shield isn't going to give a shit about you. Like, your damage output is based off of whether or not you can actually land it. So, like, if you walked up to somebody in heavy armor and a shield, you're just, like, you're going to do what? You're going to do, God, what is it? Let me look at Cestus again. It's...
10 plus 1d6. I think on mine.
It's 3 plus your vigor.
Yeah, so
Plus
3
weapons
so 3 plus 3 plus 5 is 8, plus that is 10, right? So you want to make sure that you can get that number as high as you can because you don't roll dice.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if you can't see the difference, the big weakness of Cestus is there's no variance. You either are going to or you are not.
Well, that's what the ASMR 1d6 is for me.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't affect
Oh, is
AR.
that-
No, that's magic
Oh,
damage, dude. That doesn't
okay.
affect
Yeah.
AR. My
That makes sense.
my point, yeah. So you're doing 1d6 and ignoring the rest of your weapon. That's my point. Getting that heft higher is better for you because that means that if you actually fight against an armored opponent, you can actually not be useless because you can because all you have to do is do 1 damage. Once you do 1 damage, then you could start scaling. You could start peeling the beetle, right? But since Cestus don't roll, if you never do enough, then you never will. You see what I mean? A great sword is 2d6. If I roll well, I break through the threshold. That's the difference.
Okay.
That's what I'm referring to. Anyway. So weighted?
Weighted.
Good. Okay. Yeah, anybody who's using Cestus and thinking they're a damage build is wrong. They're not. They're not a damage build. If you want a damage build, you use a fucking sword.
And then when they have no AR, then you're taking the pound town.
I mean, when you take away cut, it's more or less the same. I mean, it's. I mean, it obviously matters because if you're fighting against somebody with no armor but a shield, sword's gonna be better every time. But it's whatever. Anyway, the point is, there's going to be limitations on making that any good, and weighted is one of the ways to get around that. So, let's see here. What are you, a fighter? Oh, you're good.
Yep.
Time to roll.
Let me roll it.
The other weakness of Cestus is you have to deal with, like, thorn effects. So, first time you fight against somebody with a spiked shield, you're gonna kill yourself. like it's gonna suck.
Who's got a battle axe trick?
No,
Who's got the sword
that's
of
when you
things?
just pull out your other weapons and say fuck it.
Yeah.
That's,
Fuck it, we ball.
That's when I look for another enemy.
Hey, I'll take on all these guys. You guys handle that one. Specifically that one.
okay, we got your levels. What was your archetype that you chose?
Archetype is Gladiator. Whenever I use my bonus action heal, I get a bonus to damage. And I get a Cestus Mastery and a Advanced Fighting Style. Is that alright?
Yeah. What do you mean? That's all right. Yeah, you're fine.
No, I was asking if that was alright.
Yeah,
Yes, that was perfect.
that's fine. You're good.
You did a great job.
Okay. Yeah, you look like you're locked in. Everything looks good to me. Excellent.
Advanced Fighting Style options?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Taking recommendations.
Probably Myrmidon. But
I was thinking.
I mean,
What else is
it's.
there?
I mean, with Cestus, there's not a lot of options because Cestus is a fist weapon, and
Fisticuffs.
you're not a monk.
He's a foreigner.
Yeah. What alignment are you?
I think it was.
Evil.
I think it was true neutral for this character.
So
It's probably
not
leaning
evil.
law.
So
No, leaning lawful.
let's see what I got here for you. Myrmidon's Fury is good because you get deadly and you get an extra D10 of damage if you hit with both. Which Myrmidon's Fury is really the best way to peel the beetle with Cestus. But
How would Deadly apply to Cestus? Does it another 3?
Yeah. No, that's not good. Oh, there's Pit Fighter. Fucking forgot about the Pit Fighter. That's right.
Ooh, I like the sound of
I'm
that.
sorry, what?
Pit fighter.
So Pit Fighter is when you use a weapon with a Cestus. So what can happen is that if you attack and miss with your other weapon, you can attack as a triggered action with your Cestus. And if that attack hits, you have advantage on your next attack with the other weapon.
I'm gonna have to take a second to compute that series. So if I'm attacking and I have a sword in the hand of the Cestus, and I miss with the sword, I can attack with the Cestus as a triggered action.
So this is what happens. You have a long sword in one hand, Cestus in the other, right? You
Yeah.
attack with your long sword and miss. Because you missed, you trigger an action with your Cestus, right? If that hits, then the next attack with your longsword has advantage.
Can the longsword be interchanged?
It doesn't have to be a long, it's a weapon.
Okay.
That is not a Cestus. It has to be a weapon that is not a Cestus.
Can it be interchanged? So can it be a Cestus holding that weapon?
It doesn't matter if you have a Cestus in that hand.
Okay, doesn't
Cestus cannot interact with this other than the other side. It's specifically if you're wielding a weapon with one hand and a Cestus in the other. It's a punch and stab build. In addition to that, you gain an AC bonus from your Cestus equal to half of your vigor, which is the big thing from this.
So I would get 2 more AC. 5 divided by 2.
Yeah.
To be clear, Pit Fighter is you have only a cestus in one hand and a weapon in the other. It doesn't matter if you have another cestus, but cestus cannot benefit from it.
Mm-hmm.
If he drops that weapon and just has the cestus, does he lose that AC bonus?
Yes.
From Pit Fighter? Okay.
The fighting style is only if you're wielding a weapon in one hand and a cestus in the other.
Yeah, just making sure.
Does that make Pound Town kind of irrelevant then?
Does that make what?
Pound Town irrelevant then?
No, because you would still get, you just wouldn't get as many hits. You would still get your proficiency with the number of hits, but it's just, you won't get as many if you had no weapons.
So here's the thing. I think what you're stuck on is you're focused on over specialization in the cestus. This build does work with that, but it isn't meant for it. It's meant for you to take tricks and masteries with the main weapon, which make it better, and then the cestus supports that. Like, there's lots of different ways you can go around it. Because, see, Pound Town is, if they are both interchangeable, this happens up to 2 times. If they are not, happen a number of times, equal to proficiency plus vigor for round. So, Pound Town still works, but the problem is that this build is actually better when you're dealing with things like here, let me give you an example. Let me go find where's fucking hammer.
Warhammer? Pound the nail?
So, battle rhythm from the hammers is really good because it keeps stacking until you miss. So what this does is this gives you, if you miss on the first attack, you get to immediately trigger a cestus attack, and if that hits, then your next attack has advantage, which adds to the heft of other weapons. So if you keep doing it, you'll always be able to reset your battle rhythm. Let's see, another thing that's really good is, oh god, where's the other one? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. It's in here somewhere. I have to remember where it is. Oh, sorry. Well, actually, the Morning Star with a spiked cestus with that fighting style is fucking amazing. It's so good. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll take it.
So pound the nail is also something that works. Sorry, I was trying to calculate all the builds.
Mm-hmm. I'll see it. It sounds interesting. I'll take it.
Pit Fighter?
Pit Fighter.
Well, I mean, if you want to. I mean, I'm just telling you, there's a lot of... I'm just making sure you understand what the difference is. That's all.
I think there'll be a time for Pit Fighter and a time for Pound Down. So the options are good.
As you wish. Pit Fighter it is. Hey! Guess it's time for Brokhar Boneshiver. Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Alright, bud. What's your starting weapon?
I'll take a short bow. And go ahead and take a mace.
Short bow?
Oh, I got them added already.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. I'll just delete the one I added then. You also have Jossum. Alright, then what's your masterwork item?
Oh, I forgot. Can I start with chainmail as well? That's fine.
Do you have access to it somehow?
Oh, I thought it was... Is that not light?
That's
Yeah, I read
no.
that wrong.
Your chain shirt is light. Chain mail is heavy.
Oh, let me look at chain shirt. That good?
Or wait, chain shirt's medium in this system, I think. I mean, it's good, yeah. It's decent.
Is it? Oh, it is medium. Man. Okay. So studded leather it is then?
I think
You-
Rangers can wear medium.
Yeah,
right?
you can wear medium armor, yeah.
Oh, can I wear medium?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's only heavy that's restricted.
I would say. What's your vigor? Strength plus con.
His vigor is 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So he can go up to breastplate if you wanted to.
Oh.
Hey, we'll wear a breastplate, bud.
Yeah.
A little breastplate.
A
Clap.
little bit of rest.
Let's
Little
go
bit
for
of-
that.
Bam! There you go. Look at you. Breasts are nice and protected. All right. What kits did you already get? Your kits?
I got camping. Do I get a second one?
That depends on your selections, but it sounds like no.
Okay.
Alrighty. What is your masterwork item that you'd like?
Out of curiosity,
Mhm.
what would a masterwork camping kit be?
Oh man, there's so much good shit in the masterwork camp. Okay, so
5-star hotel.
So one of the kits it's called gourmet, and it lets you feast when you rest. So that means that you can make special like rations and like give all sorts of ration effects. If anybody watched Court of Curses when they went to Pap's farm, that's an example of how powerful food can be.
Oh, that hardy ration, so good.
Yeah, the hardy effect's really nice. You can also get a camping kit that is concealed, which is everybody has camouflage tents, which is really good if you're like in dangerous territory. Yeah,
Chased around.
yeah, that's a really good one. And that's camouflaged. And the other camping kit that's really good in Hailhorn is Rock Steady, which is essentially you're immune to weather.
Oh.
Like weather effects while camping. So
Interesting.
that means you guys can camp in blizzards. You can camp in like fucking storms, stuff like that.
Probably don't need that right now because hilly blocks looks like a pretty nice area.
I don't see any big storm problems in this
I
area.
don't see any skulls on
It's
the ground.
spring. Why would there be a blizzard?
Okay, it's
Okay,
a coastal space though.
So what about
Coastal
short bow
valley by
then?
a lake. That's what.
Hold on. So you said short bow? Short bow gives you... Let's see, you can get... hollow arrows. You can get an anointed short bow. Or you can get a... Oh, that's it for the bow, but you can get ammunition types. Like there's hollowed arrows, which allow you to apply poisons and stuff like that. There's a quiver that can do that as well. That would be a masterwork quiver. Oh, God, the ammunition types. There's shrapnel arrows, which allows you to fire an arrow and then it explodes like a cone, so you can make cone attacks. And there is a bolus arrow, which lets you trip enemies, stuff like that.
Oh.
Any of that
Man.
strike your fancy?
Tripping enemies sounds funny, but I'm really tempted to actually go for a masterwork camping kit for that.
Dude, for real.
Gourmet?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll go for that. I'll go for the masterwork camping.
My man got the big camping kit, dude.
Well, that's
Y'all are gonna be well fed.
Including the horse.
If only we had a halfling. Damn.
Yeah, if you had a halfling,
River really likes cooking.
you'd get second breakfast.
We have a food critic.
We have a food critic.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Excellent.
Man, my food
yeah.
critic. Man.
Tastes like shit. 10 out of 10.
All right, what potions do you want? You get 2 of them. Oh, also, Kiniz, you get 2 potions.
Healing and purging.
Okay. What have you, Brokhar?
I'll take 2 healing then.
Okay, don't forget your cash money, 200 gold. Mission status sick.
Piccolo is cooking.
Alright,
Nice.
give me a roll. Ranger time, 1d10, minimum 6.
Oh, is it 10? Okay.
Yeah, 1d10 min 6. Let's go, buddy.
See if I get the syntax right this time.
Hey.
Hey, can one of you mod something that John Hab guy out in chat? Thank you.
And a max roll? Hell yeah, dude.
My man's got a max roll.
That puts me at 35.
All right, WorkinJoe. Yeah, I was changing it for you.
Okay.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Let me. Was it 35?
18 plus 17? That'd be 35, wouldn't it?
18
Or
plus 17.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
because plus 10 plus 7.
Or would you get 18 plus 17?
Should be. I think it is 29 because you start with 10, yeah, and then you roll.
Did I start with 10?
Yeah, yeah. You
Okay.
start.
Yeah,
you start with.
with 10.
Yeah, you start with 10. Yeah, so it's 29. Yeah, it's fine. I was like, 300 million. Whoa. Okay. What is your archetype?
That would be Warden of the North.
Oh, okay. You wanna
Increase-
you wanna tell them what you get?
Yeah, make them bleed. Increase the critical threshold of a weapon you have proficiency with by 1. So that'll be my short bow, obviously.
Excellent.
Then I also get focus warfare and combat commitment.
Combat commitment gives him an advanced fighting style, and focused warfare gives him proficiency with the weapon and its trick, or master if he already has the trick. Let's go. The short bow
I think I
wielding
just
boy.
have the trick. I don't think I got mastery.
No, you get the trick. And you're choosing short bow?
Yes, sir.
My man. Sometimes if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. But the chasm blade. So that gives you weaving shots, which is very good. And now, let's see, advanced fighting styles. For you, there's focusing fire. That's a good one. You know what focusing fire does?
No.
Focusing fire is whenever you attack an enemy, if you hit that target, the next ally that attacks that target has advantage on their next attack roll. Whenever you would critically hit a target, your bow gains the deadly property against that target, period.
That's nice.
Yeah. So it's a really good weapon for focusing bosses. Like it's a boss killing weapon, fighting style. There's another one for short bow, which you might actually like, which is elusive shot, which is you can make an attack roll with your short bow when you do the disengage action,
Oh.
which is really good.
I kind of want to take the first one though.
Okay.
Focus and fire.
Yeah, focusing fire.
You didn't want to backflip off somebody and shoot him in the face? I hear you.
You can already
That's
shoot
also
him.
really tempting though.
Thematically, it's good.
One more thing. There's one more thing that elusive shot does for you, and that is, you gain advantage on your next stealth check when you defeat an enemy with this weapon.
That'd be a good for rogue.
It's more of a roguish fighting style, but
Yeah, I think I'll go for focusing fire though.
Yeah.
you
I'll
got
stick
it.
with
Focusing fire it is. Here, let me put that in the chat for you. Put that in notes. Okay. I think you're done. Okay, so I have a couple things to go over with you guys, and then we'll pretty much be done. Next thing we have to go over is... you guys have some group rewards that we get to go over.
Ooh.
So because you've actually been a squad that hasn't disappeared off the face of the planet and died,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, totally.
since you guys didn't do that,
Totally didn't. Don't know what you're talking
you are
about.
you are rewarded by the Brass Baron with some party loot. So your first choice that you get behind is you can get a carriage, complete with horses to pull it. You can get a discount in requisition for future missions. Or, number 3, you can get a brass medallion. Let me explain what the brass medallion does. So the brass medallion marks you, whoever is wearing it, you are obviously like with the Brass Baron. You cannot hide it, right? Nobody's going to take you seriously. But while you're wearing the brass medallion, you have the ability to sense enemies of the Brass Baron. It's a divination item. So.
I
And that's actually good for our current mission.
that's good for our mission. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question: how much discount?
The discount is 10% of requisition.
So that's like
That's
150
so
to
good.
130. Is so a plate armor will be
the
50.
reason why the medallion's important, it is a magic item, therefore it has exposure. So keep that in mind.
Give it to me, guys.
No.
I'll take it.
The carriage is nice though.
No.
We do have a traveling merchant. Do we?
We do not.
No, we don't. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the medallion is nice.
I would say the medallion. Yeah.
I'll say that.
What's the range of the sensing? For the
Yeah, what's the range of
The
it?
sensing is 60 feet.
Very good.
But to keep in mind, in order to use it, it has to be out and cannot be obscured.
Yeah.
So
How much
it's
exposure is it?
it's kind of like a game of cat and mouse, because if you're wearing it, then people that are enemies of the Brass Baron are gonna know that you're an ally of the Brass Baron. But you can also detect that they're there. So it's, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a you gotta play it right. But
Yeah.
but yeah.
And did Brokhar have him stealth?
Up to you though.
I say we go for the medallion.
If you go for the medallion, who is going to be wearing it?
My vote is Brocar.
I will take that.
My vote is.
How much exposure is it though?
It's
for
one.
the medallion.
It's one exposure.
Okay. It's not a lot. It's, fine,
It's
I
lightly
guess, yeah.
enchanted. It's not like a big, huge thing.
And keep in mind, like, our party exposure is already very high. Like,
We're already kind of pushing it again, you know. Yeah. Some might say that we didn't learn from our last game, but you know, it's fine. It's whatever.
yeah, with like
There's not-
sorcerers and foreigners, like.
Rorik takes his pants off and stands in front of the church. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Kill me? Is killed? Well, shit.
We're gonna do kill me, castrate him.
Oh God. Alrighty. Sivamet just dropped that fucking. That's the coolest part of the new Monster Hunter games, is watching those cats cook, dude.
Yep.
Like that's.
Oh man.
That shit
The
looks.
Dango song.
Screwed it up in
It
Sunrise.
looks so good, dude. Didn't the buff cat use? Isn't that the original chef? The buff cat, right? Like the really buff cat was the one. he kept
Meowster
with?
chef.
The Meowster chef, yeah.
Oh,
Meowskiller chef.
Meowscular chef. Alrighty, guys. So, Sun Shadow Ruins, Brass Medallion, Hunting the Spy. Yes?
yes. And I'm so glad to not be in the fucking Broken Oaks for once. It's great.
Alright, in that case, that's where I'll have to call, guys, because I have to actually get those maps prepared.
I
Oh, good.
Well, damn.
Sounds giggity good to me.
Good first sesh. Good first sesh. New game, new
Yep,
game,
yep,
new
yep,
game,
yep,
new
yep,
game,
yep,
new game,
yep,
new
yep.
game.
I'm very excited.
Alright,
Yep,
cool.
GG's,
Hope you guys are ready for
yeah.
some classic-ass dungeon delving. because man, it's coming.
Yeah.
So can I get the
I
writing
get
for Magna?
dungeons in my dragons.
Can you take the what?
Can I get the writing for Magna?
No.
The writing for it.
No.
Man.
You should have wrote it down.
Yeah.
Of course not.
I'm just kidding. I'll give it to you. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
If you send me a list of all the descriptors, I can add them to Foundry.
Well, I'm still working on the full list. I don't want to release
Yeah.
it to the public yet until I'm
It's
sure
not
about
to the
everything.
public. It's
It's
to
fucking.
Foundry.
It's just. It goes. It's fucking. It's
It's
the public.
I
to
understand.
me.
I understand. It's all good.
Look, I want to do
I'm
some.
not public.
I still want to do some experimenting and stuff first.
No, I got you.
All right.
Public. No, it's to me.
Although, quick question on those 2 spells that I sent you, Rhymes, Binding Ice, and Vortex Warp. Are those still good, or do I need to swap those out for something else?
What?
The 2 spells that I DM'd you that I asked if they were okay to use?
What are they again? I'm sorry.
Rhymes, Binding Ice, and Vortex Warp.
Those are fine for now.
Okay.
For now.
I will hold them.
For now.
For now.
Wait a minute.
For now.
Oh, is this? Did you just link the video of Charlie saying brass tacks?
Maybe.
Oh,
Oh.
my god, you are. Oh my god.
What?
You know what? You get no fan art. No more. No
No.
more. Thank you for everybody for watching. Thanks for playing players. I do gotta get going though. Thank you guys.
Thank you for
Thank you.
running.
Hold on, let's see if there's any.
Bye.
Is he banned from fan art? No, he's not banned. He just needs to stop. All right, bye, chat.
Bye, Chad.
Bye-bye.